Hello, are you ready to play a few of the daily New York Times games with me? My name is Mara, and this is Mindfully Crocheted Unraveled. Today, I'm going to be unraveling the New York Times games, Wordle, Strands, and Connections for Monday, November 3rd, 2025. So, spoiler alert, if you haven't already done your New York Times games for today, I always recommend that you pause the video and do that first so that I don't spoil any of your fun. And then you can come back and compare and see how we did. Of course, if you prefer, you can always follow along with me, pick up some tips and tricks along the way, hopefully. And then if you would, afterward, I just ask that you leave a kind comment down below as to what you thought and how you did. All right, so without further ado, I'm going to bring up my wheel of Wordle start words so that I can select my starting word for today. Okay, let me exit out of full screen, shuffle these up, and go back into full screen, and here we go. Okay, how? Awesome. That is one of my favorite starting words, one that I used quite often before I started making videos. Okay, so I'm going to pause my recording while I bring up my phone, and then we'll get to working on Wordle. Okay, I have my phone screen pulled up. I'll open up the New York Times Games app. Scroll down to Wordle, guess your way to the correct word, Monday, November 3rd. Go ahead, add another day to your 434-day streak. House. Okay, here we go. All right, so O in the wrong spot, E in the right spot. We probably have an O something E word, unless it starts with O, of course. All right, let's see. Lots of two-letter consonant blends. So let me try like D-R-O, maybe drone or drove. Okay, let's give it a try. Maybe I can get a lucky guess. Okay, not at all. Although I know that the O, or at least an O, goes in the third spot. Okay, and then that kind of eliminates like O's, like an off word that has a Z in it, like ozone, because there's no N. Okay. Right. All right. Oh gosh. All right. What about their like F-L-O? No. P-L-O. G-L-O. Okay, well, there's glove. Also clove. Anything else? Blove. Glove. Let me glove. Usually are gloves plural. We don't say I'm glove, or maybe the glove box. Clove, glove. There's also like bloke. All right, let me try this. I don't know what I'm doing. No, okay. All right. So was there any other consonant blends? I got rid of like the CRs, the CLs. There's no H. So this is going to have another, we're going to have another vowel. So maybe we're going to start with I. So like A, B, O. Okay, it can't be above. Oh, gosh. A. No. Okay. A. Just work our way across. A, W, O. Okay, so we have awoke. Sorry, I had to plug in my phone because the screen mirroring wasn't working unless I plugged it in. Okay, awoke. Okay, so is a tome a word? A taupe, a toast, a tobe, a toby, a nodi. I don't know if that's a word, A-T-O-M-E, but I can A-T-O-M-E. Then what else do we have? No. Okay. Nope. Nope. It has to be an O. No. Okay, I feel pretty confident that's the awoke is the awoke or a tome, a comb, a coke, a cof, yeah. I feel like that might be the only word that starts with A. What else could we have? I'd have to have like another vowel, W-A-O. Let me try awoke. I'm going to be here all day. I still have a few guesses, so we're good. Awoke. Okay, well, I mean, like all that, and it was just awoke. All right, I got it in 4. That's just too funny. I played 772 games. My current and max streak are 435. How did you do? That was, whenever it starts with a vowel, I find it to be a little trickier. It takes longer. Yeah. Anyway, painful. Let's move on. Okay, let's go on to Strands, find hidden words, and uncover the day's theme for Monday, November 3rd. Wee, all the way home. What is it? This little piggy. Okay, I actually see the word piggy. So, and I see some T's and L's over here. What do we have? Like little piggy. Okay, this little piggy, okay, well, that's what I said to begin with. That's a lot of letters in the spanogram. This little piggy. Okay. Okay, I see. Went to the market. This little piggy stayed home. This little piggy had roast beef. This little piggy had none. This little piggy was the littlest little piggy and went wee, wee, wee all the way home. Okay. Okay. You could not finish that little nursery rhyme. All right. Well, I got the spanogram and the remaining 7 words. I found that to be easy. Hopefully you did too. All right. Wee, wee, wee. This little piggy. All right, let's move on to connections. At least that went a lot faster than Wordle did today. Group words that share a common thread. Monday, November 3rd. Go ahead, add another day to your 158-day streak. Our 16 connections words are sea monkey, jigsaw puzzle, balloon animal, clown nose, whoopee cushion, maraschino cherry, funky chicken, Lego set, fire engine, jumbo shrimp, it's an oxymoron, pickup sticks, bouncy castle, water wings, light bright, stop sign, and dark horse. Oh my gosh, they're all 2-word phrases, if you will. Jumbo shrimp is an oxymoron. Are there other oxymorons? Is sea monkey an oxymoron? Pickup sticks, bouncy castle, dark horse. Is that an oxymoron? I don't think so. Okay, I'm letting go of the oxymoron thing for now. I'm not seeing, funky chicken. No. All right. But, we do have monkey, chicken, shrimp, and horse. That seems really obvious, though. It seems like ends, it ends with an animal. That just seems really obvious. Let me check out other things. We've got like fire engine is red. Maraschino cherries are red. A clown nose is red. Whoopee cushions are red. They're kind of a chalky red. Maraschino cherries, clown noses, fire engine, stop signs. Those are all red things. All right, let's do a screenshot. Okay. All right. Now I've got purples highlighted. I did think monkey, chicken, shrimp, horse. Let's see if they'll fall into any other category. Let's swap to green. Wait a sec. So a whoopee cushion and a balloon animal, a bouncy castle and water wings. You have to blow them up. You have to put air into them. A balloon and balloons, right? A bouncy castle is basically a gigantic balloon. Whoopee cushion, you put air in it. It makes a noise when somebody sits on it. It's always good for a laugh. Water wings, of course, you have to inflate them so that kids can float and everything. Okay, I'm not disliking that. And then what does that leave? Let me swap to blue or yellow. Jigsaw puzzle, Lego set, pickup sticks, and light bright. So those are all kids' toys. Lots of little pieces like jigsaw puzzles. You're always losing jigsaw puzzles. Lego set, pickup sticks. That's got a lot of the little sticks. And light bright, all those little lights that you plug in. Okay, I am liking this. Yeah, let me delete my screenshot. I guess the ends in the animal, it seemed really obvious, but maybe it's not. Let me try that first. monkey, shrimp, chicken, horse. Oh, yes, purple. Okay. Let's do those Legos, puzzles, pickup sticks, light bright, toys with little pieces. Things with a lot of pieces. Okay. All right. Oh, and it's, can we get another reverse rainbow? Okay. Fire engine. Maraschino cherry, stop sign, clown nose, red things, things you inflate. Let's just go with this. This was, I mean, I may not get the reverse rainbow, but it's okay. Let's see. Oh, okay. It's fine. All right. Things that are red. All right. And then things that you inflate or put air in. By default, we get the green category. All right. Things filled with air. All right. Of course. Okay. Well, like perfect. I did not get a reverse rainbow, but close, close. All right. Let's check out the bot and find out how we did. Okay. You completed today's puzzle. Let's analyze your game. All right. 83% solve rate. So apparently it's not too hard. The difficulty is a 2 out of 5. 17% of the people did not complete it. All right. 43% of the players didn't make any mistakes. So I'd say that's pretty good. Like if you're only going to make a mistake or something, 43% of the players didn't make any mistakes. 20% got one mistake, 12% 2 mistakes, 8% 3 mistakes, and as I stated, only 17% did not complete. Okay, I'll dig deeper. I'll analyze your connections game to show how you compared with other players, including your skill, how tricky each category was, the most common mistakes, and how you also stacked up, or how you stacked up against other players turn by turn. Okay. I think I will skip this for now. I think it's good. We don't need to see that again for now. Okay. It says I got a 98 out of 99, and that's because I didn't get green before yellow, but that's okay. I mean, it's a win. It's a win. We'll go with that. 1 in 167 people out of 1 million had the same exact solve as me. All right, let's go. Okay, so 41% of players got the yellow category first, things that are red. And then 27% of the players got the blue category, things with a lot of pieces, jigsaw puzzle, Lego set, etc. 20% got green first, and 12%, only 12%, wow, got purple first. I took a chance on that one. All right, let's go. All right, now the mistakes that are being made is like balloon animal, whoopee cushion, clown nose, and a bouncy castle as clown gear. I don't know about that. I don't think a bouncy castle is clown gear, but a balloon animal and a whoopee cushion and a clown nose for sure. I could see how that might be confused as going together. All right, clown nose and a funky chicken, balloon animal, silly gags, funky chicken, maybe a rubber chicken, clown nose, whoopee cushion. All right, and then also people put ski monkey in with jigsaw puzzle Lego set as in plastic toys, clown nose, whoopee cushion, maraschino cherry, stop sign. Okay, so some people mistook the whoopee cushion. I said it was more of a chalky red and everything else seemed vibrant red. So that's why I didn't put whoopee cushion in with the red things. But yeah, I could see that mistake happening too. Balloon animal, whoopee cushion, bounce castle, and funky chicken. Party favorites. Okay. All right. Okay, so fantastic start. It says you solved purple first, and the most common was yellow first. Okay, and then my second guess, it also says great, you solved blue early, and the most common like for people's second would have been the yellow. Okay, and then everyone else had the same idea. Like once blue and purple were out of the way, then yellow was next, and then things filled with air, and apparently that was just the default. Okay. All right. Well, it's always fun, I think, now to analyze this. How did you do on your games today? I would love for you to share that with me down in the comments below. Also, check out my links in the description box, and check out that video that YouTube is offering you. Don't forget to put a little play in your day, and I'll see you again tomorrow with some of the daily New York Times games. Bye.